So we're in Mishlei, the last Perek. We're talking about the Eshet Chayil. So we're doing one Pasuk per day in the Eshet Chayil. We're in the third Pasuk. Gemalatu tov velo ra. An Eshet Chayil, she gives her husband good and no bad. Kol yemei chayeha, the entire span of her life. Her entire life, she gives her husband good and no bad. That is a proper Eshet Chayil. The Metzudat David explains that, first of all, the Gemara says that second to Hashem is a person's husband in the eyes of a wife. For a man, we have other things in our mind also. Our wife and our kids are there. We're supposed to make them a very high priority. But for a wife, you should know your wife loves you just under Hashem. That's how much your wife loves you. Wherever she goes, she thinks about, oh, he's going to like this. Let me buy this for him. Let me make this for him. That's the way a wife is. So says the Mitzvah David, an amazing thing. First of all, is however much good the husband gives to his wife, the wife's going to give that and more back to the husband. And when it says here, Gemalatu tov velo ra, Gemalatu tov, she gives him good. So at least as much good as he puts in, she puts in. Velo ra, not bad, meaning the bad that he brings in, she doesn't bring in equal bad. She brings in less, not more. She brings in less bad than the husband brings, which is an amazing and a beautiful thing. Also, here the Malbim explains that when it... What?
A man came up with that.
Came up with this, yeah, we came up with all this, right? So the Malbim explains that when it says Kol yemei chayeh, she's a good wife her entire life. Again, this is the ideal model Eshet Chayil. She's a good wife her entire life. Sometimes there are ladies that are nice when they're young. When they get old, they get whatever, fill in the blanks, right? And they change. Or sometimes when, God forbid, and I've seen these situations, when the husband loses his job, loses money, etc., the wife changes. And the wife demands, and the wife this, and she's not used to things, she changes. And I'm actually so proud of a couple that's on my mind. Unfortunately, finances are going really down. And he told me his wife is rock solid and telling him things like, even if we live in a box, I'm with you and this, and it's really such amazing things to hear. Sometimes wife changes, but here, Kol yemei chayeh, there's the proper wives is throughout their life, there's only good, and even there's changes in situations, they're always sticking together. And just to end, the Gaon Mivana says, as we learned, that this entire thing, of course, it's talking about a husband and wife, but also talking about our relationship with us and the Torah. And he says like this, the difference between the Torah and a mitzvah, learning Torah and a mitzvah, the Gemara already says, the Torah protects and saves. It protects you from situations and it saves you from situations. Mitzvah protects you, but it doesn't have that extra thing of saving you. And the difference as well is that Torah, it protects and saves even when you're not learning Torah. Mitzvah protects you when you're doing the mitzvah. When you're in a situation of no mitzvah, then there's no protection at that point. And that's what's going on over here as well. Tov velo ra. The Torah gives you good and no bad. It's there to guard you and to save you. Kol yemei chayeh, its entire life. The entire life, when you have a relationship with Torah, you're going to feel protection. You're going to feel that closeness with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Adonai Le'olam. Amen. Ve'amen. Rabbi Chananya ben HaKasher menetach HaKadosh Baruch Hu lezakot et Yisrael lefichach irba lahem Torah u'mitzvot shene'emar Adonai chafetz man tzidko yigdil Torah ve'yadir.